Right, so here we are, looking out for our third crash site. So I believe this is the last known body to hold a crash site for an alien. And we are in HIP 17403, and it's a rocky body called A4A. And you can see it's pretty barren, another airless world. A few big craters. In fact, the craters may help me, because I believe this crash site is in a fairly large crater. And if I've got my maths right, we are close. So it may even be down there. But let's have a look at our coordinates again. So we are at neg 34.5, neg 141, which is in the ballpark because it is neg 34.9. So I reckon we need to go on a heading of 208 degrees, and that should get us there. So 208. Does 208 line up with that? It does line up with this crater, doesn't it? Quite nicely. So I think it's probably in here. So let's take her down. Because from the screenshots I've seen, it's in a crater and it's right by the little mountain. And I think I can see it already. I can see something on sort of 11 o'clock position by the centre of this crater. Definitely looks like there's something in there. So we'll just have a fly down. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there, look at that, there's things popping in. So neg 34.9 and neg 141.38. Yeah, it's got to be this crater. Now we descend into the crater, and for once it's daytime. Now I believe this site is somewhat different, because as well as alien crash ships, there are human crash ships. So it looks as though they might have got into a bit of a Barney. Oh, we're going below ground now. I'm certainly glad the sun's out. Right, let's try not to crash it into the ground like I did last time. So ease off, Ripley. Lights on.
Lights toggled.
So I can already see a Type 9 freighter, which is this ship closest to me. That's a Type 9. I've got one of those. Or I had one. Got scanned again. Ooh, slow down, slow down, slow down. Ooh, full up lateral thrust. Ooh, 80 meters and he stopped. There's an Anaconda. That. Yeah, this is live as well. Okay, so I've got an Anaconda over here, which is a massive ship, which is another ship I have currently active. I don't know what that one is. That one looks really smashed up. There's our alien scout, another Anaconda, and the Type 9. Yeah, I don't actually own a Type 9 anymore. I sold it for a cutter, which can store a lot more freight. So anyway, gear down. Gravity is a bit more respectable on this body. It's 0.3 of a G. Also, we're over a good sight by the looks of it. God, I hate this. Yes, we're down. Okay, let's get out. Go on, deploy. Oh, the sounds of the aliens. Okay.
Low gravity warning.
So let's just have a quick butchers at this T9 whilst we're close to it. Now this is a massive ship. Big cargo hauler. HUD off. But that is well and truly knackered. Now the question is, what happened? Why have we got 3 or 4 crashed human ships and 1 alien ship in the same area? Because if this is a Star Wars movie, or indeed a Star Trek movie, we'd be able to drive into the engine there. It's like all about it. But it's not. Yeah, I think that's a write-off. Okay. It's one of the engine intakes. Cockpit's up there somewhere. Don't know what that is. Bit of mess out the front. That's my ship. So let's take a quick look. It's selfie time. So we've got over in front of me to the right of me this thing. Yeah, they're all the same design, aren't they? Definitely the same. It's this tendon wing thing. Chicken wing, dragon wing. That's come off. Obviously not built to last. And we've got a crashed Anaconda over here. Let's go and take a look at that. Ooh. Just go do a complete end around. So nice it's actually sunny. That is well smashed. I don't know what all these extra bits are. Is this another ship? Because apart from it being buried in the sand, it looks pretty intact. I don't know what all of this is. Doesn't look like. Is it from the Anaconda? I don't think it is. I think this is another ship. It's so smashed up I can't tell what it is. So it hasn't got its gear down, so it wasn't trying to land. This thing. Yeah, I'm getting to you. Relax. This thing just plummeted into the ground. And get on it. Get up to the cockpit. Whoa. See if we can get in it. If I use my debug camera, let's just get a little nice shot. Me on the crashed Anaconda. I should have parked a little bit further away actually. Oh yeah, we're in. So nobody's home. Oh, that's quite nice. Look, the crashed Conda, my SRB, and the alien ship. So, yeah, using my debug camera, we are in the Conda, and yeah, it's just a derelict. It's a derelict. It's nice to get views of the ship that you wouldn't normally get. I mean, you can get it if you have virtual reality and walked about, but I don't have virtual reality and can't walk about. Not yet. And look at that, battle scars. This thing has been in a fight and it lost. Mind you, it looks as though both parties lost, and that's because it might not have just been the scout and these guys. It could have been a whole fleet of alien ships. Emergency escape hatch. Does that look used? Oh, it's very sad. I like the Anacondas. It's sad to see it smashed and ripped to shreds. Right. Let's reverse back. Let's go take a look at the main thing I came here for. Whoops.
Whoops indeed.
Oh yeah, so we've got this thing over here. Perhaps the stuff at the back of the Conda is part of this ship. This looks totally fucked. I mean, it looks like it's been here for millennia. Oh hello, what's this? Hard on. Yeah. It's a canister of algae. We'll have it. Oh, it wasn't that one, was it that one? I'm confused. It's around here somewhere. Let's reverse up a bit. It is dead ahead of me. Must be this one. Come on. Oh, it's that one. Got it. And there's another one over here. Just over here. Yep, there it is. Can I get there? What is it? Animal meat.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay, so algae and cargo meat. So this guy was hauling foods. But what kind of a ship is it? It's so damaged and corroded. HUD off. I can't tell. HUD off. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I really cannot tell what that was. Let's have a look in debug, see if I can figure it out. Does make for some nice snapshots. Pseudo Drunk Ham. No, I mean, it looks like this has been here for many years. Like a lot older than A lot older than everything else. Don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to just give up on identifying that. Perhaps someone on Reddit will have an answer. Doesn't matter. Oops.
Whoops indeed.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that wasn't very good. I wasn't concentrating. Oh, following in my footsteps. Yeah, what's is that? Is that another Type 9 buried up there? Fucking hell, it is. Did I see that when I was coming in? Or perhaps I did. Didn't realise it was embedded in the side of the mountain there. Like a shelf. So let's drive up onto one of these dragon wings. Wherever they are. Just teabag it. Oh, that looks like I'm floating. I am floating. A little bit of a bug there. Ignore that. The physics don't quite work. It is very spooky. Oh, I'm going to roll off of it. So I made a Teflon. There's the T9 embedded in the mound. Woo! Hold on. Oops.
Whoops indeed.
So yeah, more of the same HR Geiger, HUD off. More of the HR Geiger feel. Why seem to have one big erect wing buried in the ground? Oh yeah, we've got more of those fricking things. Hold on. I'm not going to pick one up because unknown artifact. Yeah, I'm not going to pick one up because they corrode the ship, and I think you can get an upgrade to stop your ship from being corroded. But I don't want to run the risk. And again, like the other site, there's a crashed SRV. So it looks like the SRV was trying to carry this thing when it exploded. So yeah, there you go. A nice bit of spare tyre there. Anybody wants one? Unknown artifact. So I can't remember if I tried to scan these. I think I did at the last place. Doesn't really do anything though, does it? Again, we got the sort of visual distortions all around. Whoa. Oh, I'll come out to here. bug is in the distortion field. So let me just reverse out of here. Oops. Just take this back to my ship. Where did I park? There I parked. Let me take this meat and algae or whatever it was back to my ship. Oops.
Whoops indeed.
Yes. Thank you.
You are welcome, Tim.
Let's transfer this. Transfer cargo. How do I do it? Why can't I transfer it? It's weird. Cargo hold's not full, is it? It's very strange. It's not letting me board the ship, which is worrying, to say the least. Okay, starting to get a little bit worried. Is it because I'm at 90 degrees? It shouldn't be, because generally it sucks you up whatever direction you're approaching it from. Let's try it from here. Oh, I don't like this. It's not bringing me back on board. Let's try it from this direction. Ooh. Well, that's rather frightening. So I can't get back on my ship. What the what? Hard off. Hard on.
Ship dismissed.
Well, I will let her go and then bring her back, and hopefully when it comes back I'll be able to get back on board. I'm guessing it was a bug. I certainly got off okay. Okay, so I'm on my own on an alien crash site without my ship. Could possibly go wrong. Okay, so let's ask it to come back. And whilst I'm waiting for it, go and have a look at that conda over there. Got my track marks all over the place on this rock now. Owned. Just the nose of the anaconda here. HUD off. quite sure where I am on this. So I think I'm about amidships, aren't I? Yeah. So where's the cockpit? The cockpit is underground, I think. It's just probably smashed to a million bits. Probably. Yeah, look at my tyre tracks. It's pretty cool. Been there. Let's see if I can get... Just cheat and get inside. See if I can find the flight deck. I don't think I can. I don't think it's in here, as it hasn't been rendered. Just a mangled mess. Yeah, okay. Hard on. Right, so let's see. Let's get off of here. Let's see if I can get back to my ship and get in it. So where did it land? Landed just over here. The thoughts of being marooned on this frickin' rock in the middle of nowhere with some creepy alien artifacts is not appealing. Whoops.
Whoops indeed.
Right, fingers crossed. Right, let's try this again. Okay, now I'm very worried. I cannot board my ship. Or transfer cargo. Hang on, let's dump this cargo. In case it's somehow contaminated or something. I'm clutching at straws, but... Oh, shit. Yeah,
Mind your language.
It's definitely gone. So let's try getting back in without the cargo being on board. Yes. Well, that's weird. I've never had that before. But I can only assume there's something weird about that cargo. Problem solved. So is there something odd about those canisters? Possibly. Anyway, there you go. That's the last of the alien expedition crash sites. What I might do now is go and have another run at the race, at the Kick the Alien race, which is only about 80 light years away from here. I might go and give that another go, because I came second to last on my first run, but it was pitch black, and it's the first time I've ever tried to do a race, so I might give that another go.
Scan detected.
So I keep getting scanned at these sites. It's like, guess I'm getting scanned by the probes. It's that poor... Wow, hang on, look at that T9. It's actually got a bit of alien wing in it, hasn't it? Whoa, sideways, sideways, sideways. It's actually embedded in there, isn't it? So you can see the cockpit. It's the front is facing towards me. I can't get any closer on this. This is annoying. Why can't I get any closer? But if you can see the glass bubble cockpit on the T9 there, and it's got the green alien wingy thing stuck in it. It's actually embedded in there. So half of the T9 is actually embedded in the rock. How does that even happen? That's mazeballs. How does that happen? I mean, if it hit it with that amount of force, the thing would have just collapsed, wouldn't it? It wouldn't still be sticking out like that. View from above. Still got my legs down. Yeah, it is weird that all the sites I think I've been to, it's always had one of those wings sticking up like that. Is that just coincidence? Is it just so it casts nice long shadows in the night time or in the dawn? Okay, well I think that's a wrap for the third and last of the known alien crash sites. I will head back to the buckyball race, give that another go. Thanks for watching.